Okay, hello there ladies and gentlemen, it's Alexander Hilly123 here, and it's time for a new video. It's time for another video in my NHL 94-2000 Let's Play today. But as you can see, we're not on the title menu of the game, instead we're on the score menu in-game. Reason being, after I do every recording, every game, I obviously stop the recorder, I quick save the emulator, I come off, I do 2 games a session, so if it's the end of the first game I just continue and do another video after quick saving. If it's the end of the session I quick save and then turn everything off. Now, I'm doing it all in one sitting today for the final, so I'm obviously not going to turn the OBS off, the emulator, but I forgot whether I quick saved, so I went away for 5-10 minutes and realised the game had carried on. It went to the Kevin Weeks team stats page, and I was like, if I didn't quick save, if I quick load, it'll quick load before the Boston first game. And basically, I had no way of checking because I didn't do a manual proper save, or just a quick save. It doesn't timestamp it, I don't think. So I basically didn't know whether it would overwrite that save, if that makes sense. So unfortunately what's happened is it's gone into the game itself, but the only thing is, because I've not pressed anything, I am not controlling the teams, and I don't think there's anything I can do to play, like auto goalie, period, starts, record, hold, play cards, timeout, forgot about timeout, crowd meter, some really good stuff here obviously, but yeah, I am not actually playing. This is the CPU. Now I'm pretty damn certain that it will let me play the next game, because if it doesn't, it's a disaster and the series is ruined. Although if we end up winning the series from here, it will still be incredible, but Boston are the better team, so you'd expect them to win. Obviously that's not always the way it goes, but what I'm saying is, look, I'm not playing the get. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, you guys. Wait a minute. There's no sound. You see, this is what I do. I always turn off the sound so I can listen back to the. There we go. Right, we're recording. The fucking production values, man. Unbelievable. You are seeing a genius at play here, guys. We're playing after all. I didn't know that happened. So if you keep it on this screen without pressing anything, it goes into a CPU versus CPU game. But now we are playing the second game. Okay. Well, for future reference, that's good to know. Well, we've wasted a bit of time on absolute bullshit. Let's get in on it. And let's beat these guys. Oh my god, that was weird. Nerve-wracking. I thought that I'd ruined that and the second game was going to have to be CPU versus CPU, which would be quite interesting. Can you imagine this game, but like a management simulator? Now, I'm a big fan of the Football Manager games, and the makers of Football Manager did a hockey game in about 2007 called, I think it was Eastside Hockey Manager or something like that. Can't remember exactly. They didn't make another one. Probably didn't sell well, and I'm not sure how good it was, but it's like a big spreadsheet, a big document, and for some fucking reason, auto line changes are on. What? Well, manual line changes. It's... How is this happening? Oh, he's out for 2 minutes, but look. Manual line changes, what that means is that my players will get noticeably tireder. Or more tired. Tireder. I'm a fucking moron. It's annoying though, because you've got to be careful not to accidentally press it. Just pick the line change, which has got most energy on it, but the CPU never seems to be affected in the same way. So I might be wrong, but it always felt like playing manual line changes was the hardest, so that's bullshit. Why has it done that? Why is it all of a sudden just changed it to manual line changes? I can tell the difference in the players now. They're heavier. The players feel heavier and slower. Oh, Jesus, what a fucking disaster. In my head now as well, all I can feel and think is we're going to lose this. Go on! Oh. I'm really extra nervous. I said I'd upload these videos anyway, but we're so close now. Another fucking popo in the background. Blasting gats. Well, the police aren't blasting gats, at least not in this country, but... Oh, they're coming closer, they've heard me. Smack talking. Oh, I can see the light actually in my bedroom. Reflecting off the walls. The blue light. Oh! Not liking this. I think if I thought if I held the A button. Is it not all three buttons? I thought there's a way to do line changes whilst you play. I'm sure there is a way of doing that. Because the longer that there's no break in the action, the tireder your players get. I think you can probably tell as well with manual changes, the game is a slower pace, naturally, and I'm really upset. Why would it do that? Well, at the end of this match, I obviously need to make sure that I can change it back to auto. That was nearly a goal. The first period in the first game against the Bruins wasn't the most exciting. It certainly isn't as well. I'm distracted by all the mishaps that have been happening since the start of this video. Had to be a one-timer there to avoid the offside. Here's Granlund. Oh, that would have been a great goal. These players are tired now. There's not been a break in the action for so long. What? You see that recovery from the goaltender? Did you actually see that recovery? There you go. That's what you do. While you've got the puck, you've got to hold A, I think. Then I change it, then it's 19 straight away. Jesus Christ. So you've got to have the puck to do the actual line changes during the game, I think. There's no other way. It will end no other way. It's Connor McDavid. Well, this goaltender is seriously on form right now. And there we have it, the end of the first period. You can definitely notice the difference with manual line changes on. Game's slower. Players are feeling the effects of playing the hockey. They're getting drained quicker. And if we end up losing this game, I will definitely be blaming it on the manual line changes. Still capable of playing some good hockey though. McDavid! Ooh. Can't remember the last time he scored more than one goal in a game. He's not clinical, but he's probably our best goal scorer. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Starting to wonder whether I'm going to actually beat this goaltender today. Pasternak out for the period. Who's that bad boy? Is that Clefbaum? Yep, it is indeed Oscar Clefbaum. I'm dropping the Clefbaum. Here's my Clefbaum. Oh, brilliant pass. Not a great finish by number 44. Not the player I'd want in that position. We're shorthand. We're shorthand. We're shorthand. We're shorthand. And we did well to keep it level. There's going to be a goal soon. In the next 2 minutes, there'll be a goal. That's what I'm predicting. Yeah, I'd say there definitely hasn't been 2 periods consecutively without a goal in this Let's Play. I think someone would have already scored had manual line changes not been on. Oh my god. These players are so sluggish right now. This is insane. Right. I can't remember what they stand for, like the SC1 and CHK. What do they mean? Like, does CHK mean like check, as in body check, big hitters out there? I don't know. Whew. Well, maybe it does. That was a big hit. Shit. How the fucking hell has not been a goal in this game yet, I must admit. Surely. I mean, sure, it's not been the best game, but both teams could have scored quite a few. Well, it's unique. This video is unique in the Let's Play, in the series. It's the one where I fucked up and accidentally put on manual line changes. Like, I didn't change it myself. It's just that once the game started itself without me playing, and then somebody went back to the main menu, I have to do my own line changes. Which I always used to do, for some reason, when I was younger. No idea why. Oh, yeah! It's Cassian, assisted by Nugent Hopkins. Let's stop talking about the line changes now. It's happened. Less than 5 minutes ago, in the second period, we are 1-0 up. And we could be Stanley Cup champions in just over 2 games. Could be a bit of an anticlimax for you guys watching, but I do apologise. Ugh. Should have gone for goal, although I don't think that particular guy would have scored. Number 10, can't remember who that is, but would have been happier. Wait, where's James Neal? You know what? I've not seen James Neal in ages. He's been very quiet. The last game and this game. One of my favourite players in the series. One of our best players, and I've just not seen him much at all lately. Maybe it's because I've got manual line changes. Sorry to talk about it again, but maybe that's got an effect for some reason. Here's number 39. There he is. It's one of those games where there's offsides everywhere. Wouldn't be surprised if a few people who drop in on this series on YouTube and be like, no, I'm not watching this. This guy's got offsides on. With a lot of other sporting games, though, you don't have the option to turn that kind of rule off. It's just like on by default. It showcases another reason why this game's so good for its time, that level of depth. But for me, I want to play the game with the rules the way they are in real life. Holy shit. That guy just got destroyed. Nice. Shit pass bouncing off the stick. Lovely. And how the flying fuck. Oh! Right. I'm going to waste some time here. I know it's not pretty, guys, but I don't care. Let's dump that puck. That brilliant defensive play. Waste of time. Dump the puck. We're 1-0 up against a great team in the Boston Bruins. They're better than us, apparently. But we enter the third period. Only 1 goal to the good. There have been so many goals in this series. Getting away with it every period now with this guy. Feels bad, man. Hopkins. With the manual line changes on, you can really see the difference it makes having him being so fast, whilst the other players are slower. He's slower as well, but he's still speedier than the rest. We're gonna We're going to need a second goal here. Oh, that could have been it. That was brilliant play. Culminating in a shot from Nugent Hopkins. I probably, or possibly, I think it's better to say, did quick save at the end of the last game, meaning I could have exited the emulator and gone back in, loaded the quick save, just hit quick load and started the second game, but I didn't know whether I'd quick saved it. I couldn't remember, and that was the problem. There was no point in risking losing the progress of the last game. I know it's only one game, but what a pain in the arse I have to do it again, even though it's fun. Time is money, ladies and gentlemen. Chara in the penalty box. Oh, I hate that with manual line changes when you bloody press the button without seeing what you're doing. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Why do my players keep going behind the goaltender? He saved quite a few like that in this game. Oh, what a goal that is! That is unbelievable! That is unbelievable. I hate to interrupt the organ, but that is one of the best goals in my time of playing this game. There's been a few. There's been a few crazy goals. There was that one where the puck spun over the top. I think it went for me. No, it was against me. Yeah, it usually is. But this one was for me. Goaltender passes it out, clips off. It's going over. At that point there, I'm like, that's going to go in. But what actually helps it in is the pressure from number 10, I think. And then it does go in. The goaltender somehow can't hold on to it. It counts for Jerko, so that means that number 10 there, celebrating, didn't actually get the goal. It randomly gets assigned to Jerko. It's kind of retarded, but who cares? We're 2 goals up. And well, you guys just saw something pretty extraordinary. And they've got one immediately back. It's Bergeron. It's their first goal, I think, of this whole series in the middle of the 3rd period of the 2nd game. Wow. But my God, is it important we hang on to this now, because they could be a completely different proposition at home. That was ambitious, but the goaltender spilled it. I love it when the goaltender sprawls onto the ice like that. It's just so exciting. People who've played this game so much like me will know what I'm talking about. It's like, you got a few seconds. If you've got that puck, you can really make the difference and potentially score a goal. It just leaves the opposition so vulnerable. What a glove save that was. And I think Granlund's going in the penalty box. Oh no, sir man. Chara again for the 2nd time this period. Holy shit. We're playing the PP2, not the PP1. PK, I'm guessing that's penalty kill. What shall we do with a drunken organ player? What shall we do with a drunken organ player? That would have been a great team goal, and I think he's given an interference there, but I didn't really press any button. Thomas Jerko. I'd be really genuinely upset now if they came back into this. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Alright, we're back out to a full complement. These players are getting tired now. I can feel it. No. I thought about should I hold on to the puck, and I thought no, it's going to be right next to our ice. Our net, I should say, not our ice. This is the ice of everybody. Right, there we go. If I had to say, oh my lord, I don't think we'll win 2 games in a row in Boston. I think we'll lose 1. We could lose 2, but it would be great to win it away and win the series, win the Stanley Cup final 4-0. Shit! I don't believe it. I don't fucking believe it. 24 seconds left. Bergeron messing about, and they're back in the game. The manual line changes. I said I'd blame it on them. And boy, has it happened in a devastating fashion. Go on! Go on! Oh! High tension there. High tension indeed. It's overtime. We're continuing the high tension. And as much as I love this game, the tension isn't always that high. But when you're looking to score a goal in the last couple of seconds, or you're praying you don't concede in the last couple of seconds, it's always very, very intense. Here we go. Overtime, we're shooting downwards. Oh man, we could have been 2 up in the series, and now look at us. They could equal it up. Oh my goodness! It's James Neal! Maybe an anticlimax. Only 17 seconds of overtime played. James Neal wins the star of the game, even though he was completely invisible for most of this. Not a great game overall. Manual line changes, probably the main reason. I'm going to get to the main menu and find out if I can't reset that to auto again. I'm sure I can. But this was a video that was different than the rest because I was just complaining the whole way through. The silly mistake that I did make. But look at that. We had some drama, we had some tension, we had an incredible goal scored by ourselves. A Boston defensive mistake. We still dominated the shots. Power play very close between both teams. We got a power play goal. I tend to overlook the power play statistics for some reason when I go to this page. They only had one-timer shot. One-timer shot, sorry. Always made that mistake. They only won 7 face-offs. Body checks closer than usual. I didn't make as many body checks, and you know why? Body checks, I didn't say this, but body checks are harder to do when you've got manual line changes because your players just don't have the power. So it makes it so that you can't body check the opposition as much. That's definitely a thing in this game. And look at my passing. I wonder if they make it so that your passing is automatically better with line changes on. Not sure, but that passing is really good from me. McDavid now 1 ahead of Neal, who won us the game though. He's been very quiet lately, but he's got a goal. He still had a great series. Larson and Nygaard assisting, 13 each. McDavid's still 2 ahead of Neal. Incredible, but ladies and gentlemen, the 3rd game in the series is going to be in Boston. Let's see what they're capable of at home. We win the next 2 games, we're Stanley Cup champions. I have a feeling there's going to be a few more games than that yet. I think they're going to win one of these 2. We're going to need to be at our best, that's for sure. But let's have a look here. Penalties on, line changes on. Right, line changes auto. Nice. Now I'm going to end the video. I'm going to hit quick save, and I don't have to worry about line changes being on ever again, and we'll never speak of it. Join me for the next video, ladies and gentlemen.